Welcome to Trelleborg, Sweden's most southern town. I'm standing here on Main Street, right in front of City Hall, where the politicians have made a decision to make Trelleborg a coastal city. We have also made an office on the street to actually talk to the people and to produce this enormous project that's going to take decades. I'm going to take the next part of the presentation inside, so please come along and we get moving. Trelleborg has been planning its city structure like a tree, like the rings of a tree growing out in the agricultural land. But now we have closed up and tightened up the grip of planning to fill in on our asphalt areas within the town. And we have completed half a ring road, and we're looking to complete the full ring so that the harbour, when it moves east, will get an access along the railway road, and that means that we can expand the city all the way out to the coast, and that is our very target. If you go around the corner of the street here, you get a view which is quite amazing when you see a ferry at the gate of the end of the street, and this is how close we are to the water's edge, but we cannot reach the water. The people of Trelleborg cannot reach the water. The strategic site is enormous, it's 95 hectares, and it stretches along the whole coast from the central station out to a small deteriorated harbour in the west. And the project site is defined to 58 hectares, and that takes in the river, the Storstops river, and then the Hansa Street, where you had that ferry that you remember the picture of. That is our extent of the project site. And the reason why we define the project site there is that we believe that the city will expand by the central station to start with, and maybe also in the west when there are some private initiatives. This vast mass of land in between, we don't really know what to do with. And if you imagine that we have this fence along the edge towards the harbour where no one can reach, and one day the fence will be pulled down and we start building the city slowly, 100, 150 living units per year, and it will take so much time. And that is what is exciting. How can we use this broad area during decades to come while the city is being built? Can we build the blue and the green one usually talk about to create opportunities for climate change initiatives, and we have the water barrier, but also to make movements for people to move to the quay edge. Within the project site we're looking for 3,000 living units. And on the city harbour and on the western side another 700. And that, calculated over to number of people, is over 8,000 inhabitants. And one should keep in mind that Trelleborg is not very big. It's a complete city. We got the central station, we got 30,000 inhabitants. So this is not just one area, this is going to be several different parts with its own character. And this is what we're looking for. What type of character will these different areas, the Trelleborg city piers, have? I'd like to present to you the vision of that the city have for this area. And that is that the centre of the town, around the central station, which was opened in 2015, it's only a couple of years ago, that there will be where the shopping zone is, where the shopping area, and that needs to be strengthened by more people using it. Out here in the city piers, there'll be something else that's important, and you can be shown in the city street and the streetscape. And obviously the water's edge with amenities for the whole city would be very exciting to develop out here. But we're also curious to explore the theme of Europan this year, productivity, within this zone. And also keeping in mind that it will take a long time to develop this area. The buildings that are here already, could they be used in some way as a starting mechanism to create movement in this area, and also to create links out to the actual quay edge? And within the project site, we actually have an area which is accessible at this very moment. Not very many people know about this area. You can actually walk along the water's edge, along the Western Pier today. You can get out up on the little Trelle Hill or the Trelleborg Hill, which is about 17 meters above sea level, which is a height in Scania, one can say, and look out into the city harbour. This we like to continue building on and maybe make a little jetty and to create movement to come out here to start with. One reason that the theme of productivity appeals so much to us is that Trelleborg today is a productive city. We have buildings side by side to living dwelling units that are in use, and we're very proud of the mix of our town. It creates very safe streets, and people of Trelleborg are said to feel very safe. And we also believe that to have this mixture will make a city livable 24/7, as is one's aim. And we don't believe one can do that by just introducing coffee houses. The third competition task is called Water, Wind and Sun. And that means that we are right here in Trelleborg on the 55th latitude, with the wind, with the sun that rises very low in the winter and causes great vast shadows, and it's windy. It is very windy. We are also situated very low. It's between +2 to +3 is the levels within the area, and that has to be taken into account when we talk about climate change. When one looks globally, this is not very challenging. We like you to think about this as an asset, how to create the edge towards the waterfront and also the rooms between the buildings. One that should keep all the rain that falls, and we should take care of the rising level of sea as well as the storm waves coming in. And we look forward to having the discussion with the jury during the autumn and to work with the winner and award winners during 2018. Welcome to Trelleborg.